Welcome everybody to TCR Trinity Competitive Racing round number 10 for the Austrian Grand Prix. How's everybody doing? I'm joined here today once again with Leandre Level. How are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. I'm excited for this one. Austria has always been really good for us in TCR. A lot of good races, and I'm excited. We have full grid today as we're going to the end of qualifying here, as a couple drivers still might be able to grab pole. ZX is currently on top, and it looks like he's going to stay
Ferraris there. And Haas's are doing very well. They're going to start 1 and 2, or excuse me, 2 and 3 and things like that.
Just gonna get the stream out.
I'm not sure what the current point system is right now, but I think ZX is still dominating pretty well right now.
Yes, I will go through them in a minute. I think he can definitely clinch today. I just don't know the outcomes, but I will gonna look that up right now.
But Frosthacker and W are pretty close as well, so if ZX secures the championship today, then it's only a fight for a second. That one is definitely close.
Okay, so let me just get it streamed out. You want to go through the order while I get myself situated?
Sure. We got ZX on pole, followed by Frosthacker W and Gordo. And then we got Rad and that Sauber, and we got Jones, who started off pretty well. I thought he was going to have pole, but kind of fade back a little bit. Kitten Patter, Giggle, Airborne Warner, Silent, Angelo, and Darkest Crime XP. Went out to 14th. And we do got a full lobby here, all the way down to Theft, Real Spirit, Fatal, Damasio, Glug, and Coleman, round out the top 20.
Nice. Should be a good one. 20 drivers. I am very impressed with that. Today, J Lug is reserving, as well as Damaso once again. And Darkest Crime is full-time now. He's filling in for Powwow, so he's in the Force India. So yeah, Damaso and J Lug are the two reserves for tonight. Everyone else is full-time. So we have 3 races left. We have Austria, we got Bahrain, and we got Mexico. So that'll be cool.
Let's see what the chat's saying here. Pull it up here.
I will send you the points so you know what's going on as well. If you maybe just trying to get things situated over here.
And we're starting our formation lap here. It's really the top few guys who are battling for the championship. They're all really, for the most part, in the top 10. Excuse me, in the top 5. In the championship, they'll at least have 100 points. You can catch up to ZX right now. You know, ZX is starting on the pole. There is a 7 points difference between Frosthacker and W, so Frosthacker can actually possibly take second place overall in the championship. And likelihood that with 2 races to go, with exception of today, championship here, this race, and starting on the pole is a really good start.
Yeah, once I said, I think last couple races, it just seems like these top 3 in the championship keep coming back together on track. And look, they qualify 1, 2, 3 once again, so they are definitely proving that where they are in the championship is where they are. That's where they should be. I think that might be the order at the end of it. Like you said, Frost can definitely take second and keep second. ZX is looking to clinch today for sure. So all three of them have done very well throughout the season, and we haven't seen many incidents between them. They've been all clean, very fair and respectful from all three, and pretty much all throughout the grid. I'm very impressed with that, and hopefully it continues because I've really been enjoying it. So as everyone lines up, we got 20 drivers for the Austrian Grand Prix. Those are the tire compounds. We got 2, we got 3, 4, and we got 5 red lights. It's Austria time. Away we go. Frost get a decent start. He's gonna lose a little to double. Looks like W actually got past. Yep. Goro's getting past. Oh! We got a little carnage in the back.
Out. I think it finally got clipped and was forced into the wall by someone. I think it was one of the Red Bulls. I'm not entirely sure, but it definitely got its actual safety car out right now.
Oh, we got a VS, yeah.
That has to be cleaned up.
Yeah, he definitely got turned. That straightaway is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been theft. I don't know if Coleman...
yeah, that Red Bull of theft. Yeah, theft got some front wing damage. I don't know if that was him, and that did it, but theft, Coleman, maybe a little bit of Fatal, got some front wing, and J Lug and that Mercedes, he got some damage up there.
Yeah, definitely a little carnage into Austria. Turn number 3. As if you guys remember turn 3, I think it was season, I don't know, 3. Brennan doing a little work in there.
Fatal, Coleman, not Fatal, Coleman, they're in the pits repairing. Dual safety cars in there, and we're back green. We got some cars dive into turn 2. Great summer. Oh! Minus and Airborne really got almost took each other out there, but they backed up, rolled out of it.
Yeah, it's battles all the way up. Tommaso moving up.
Doing really well on that McLaren.
It's
Jones
pretty.
Is, making some pretty good inroads here on.
Yeah, just trying to get their stuff. Let me just check one thing.
We got a pass for P14 on Airborne. Excuse me, Real Spirit on Airborne. Airborne has been falling back a little bit because he had some issues earlier in turn 2. I think about racing, but the top 5, from 6th to 2nd, it's really tight.
Yeah. Seems like your mic is a little in and out. I don't know if you want to try to rejoin again, or...
Sure, no problem.
I think you might have an invite. I'm not too sure if I need to send you another one. Here we go. We got W down the inside. This is for the lead. ZX is going to come back. He's got the DRS. We definitely have DRS now. We're past lap 3. Let's see what goes into this corner. Very tight. But no wheel banging that time. Not that time. ZX gets it back. Very nice. Yeah, I like to see just a good battle today. I think that's what we're gonna get from these guys. I like Gordo and Rad going at it.
Oh, yeah, it's a close battle for 4 through 6.
Yeah, we got Rad in the front of, and Gordo trying to make the overtake. Oh,
that's a tight. Oh,
oh, Jones had a little traction issue off the corner.
Guess who's right past him? Kitten Patter. Kitten Patter just made a move on Gordo.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. I'm actually come on, Kitten. Here comes Big Gordo. Oh, he goes wide.
Nice switchback.
That's some good racing there. Man, look at that group. What was that, 6 or 5 of them? 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 cars from 4th all the way down to looks like Swarner. So 4th through 9 all together. There's Giggle just peeking out in front of Jones, or behind Jones rather. You know, when you're in a big train like this, everyone has DRS except Kitten. And everyone's got Slipstream but Kitten. And oh, there goes Jonesy.
Jones, he lost the back end there. Coming back on track.
Ah, that is so gut-wrenching for him. I was talking with him earlier. He said he liked his car, he liked his setup for today. And whoa, what's going on here? And that's very unfortunate. He's not out completely, so you never know. Oh, Giggle and Swarner. Swarner around the outside.
Yeah.
Nice. Come on, Swarner. Oh, look at these guys are. And I'm gonna say that this.
I heard him shift down and forward second there just to try to get back under him.
Yeah, he went for it. I like these camera angles are pretty cool. That was a nice aerial. Some nice aerial footage there. That was pretty good, Codemasters. Here we go. Kitten looking on, no, Rad on Gordo. He's did not make the move yet, but he's got DRS for this straightaway here. Looks like they're just kind of going up and down, and now that group of 6 is now 5. Sorry, Jones, but you are no longer in this one. Here goes Jones. Moves on up. Gordo goes a little wide. I don't know if he got pushed out, but Kitten, he's going to take advantage now. Oh, he gets so close. Man.
Side by side.
I just hopefully this doesn't end in tears. That's all I'm saying.
Gordo lost the kid in there pretty badly.
Yeah, here we go. Giggle on Gordo. Man, they're making overtakes everywhere. And even behind this group,
Gordo's getting beat up here a bit.
You have Gate Angelo, Darkest Crime, and Spirit. A couple others.
Oh, lost another like Rat. Lost the back end. Turn 1.
Oh, same spot?
Same spot as Jones.
Damn. It's crucial. Here we got Airborne and looks like Damaso to the hairpin. Oh, Damaso had a. He had to go. He had to go off track to avoid him a little bit. I was impressed by Damaso last week. Very clean. And if he didn't have that disconnection, he would have had a very nice top 5 for his first race. It's unfortunate he had that, but very clean, some good speed out of him, and I'm just happy to see him back here this week. I'd like to see what he can do just continue what he's been doing. It's from the only 1 week we had from him last week, so it's good to see him.
It's really close. I think I might have saw some rain there. I'm not sure, but
I was just gonna say that. I'm like, I don't know if that was something in my my screen was going fuzzy or if that was rain.
oh,
Spirit's out.
Oh man, many guys are just losing their back end. I don't know if it's the rain, but the rain is definitely coming down now. It's small, but
Spirit's stuck in the hairpin.
Track left and right.
Cause we got ghosting off. That might have caught some people out. I'm gonna ride on with J-Lug. Oh look, yep, you got XP and Spirit. That should be a safety car, Codemasters. What are you doing? Now, yeah, now they got off. But I think it is raining. It's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring.
I think if I was them, I would go another maybe 3-4 laps. I'll wait until DRS disabled on those intermediate tires.
Oh, we got W.
D'Angelo, he's off on the track, sitting on the track.
Yeah, they're dropping now. Remember, for those of you who are maybe
the first one in the pit.
For those of you who are new and just joining us and aren't watching, all these drivers are just using racing line. So when the rain and the conditions are bad, it's going to be hard for these guys because they have traction off. They're not using assist, so you just got to keep that in mind that if I was racing, I'd be struggling. So got to keep that in mind.
I'm not sure what Tyrese order was on previously, but he just came in and got some sauce.
Oh, double.
Maybe he should have hung up a little bit longer.
Double's in.
Double's in for the pits.
He's on the super softs. Now maybe maybe they know something we don't. I wish we had a forecast over onto my right over here. Oh, Gade retired. He's in the first corner.
Oh, so did Rat just retired. It's a big pile up in turn 1.
Oh no, it's happening.
A little bit of it.
Go on, go.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Because we have the ghosting off. We had it on for last week in Singapore. Oh, we gotta watch out, airborne. Yeah. DRS enabled.
Just taking out right there in turn 1.
We have lost airborne, Rad, and Gade. For the first corner, we lost XP and Spirit into the hairpin. And we lost Coleman. I'm not sure where Coleman went out. But Silent, we lost him on the first lap on the straightaway. So you could just see all the carnage all over. That was crazy. I didn't quite catch it all the way, but I saw a glimpse of it. Here we got Swarner. Swarner on Kitten. Yeah, we just lost a good portion in a couple corners. That is very similar to what happened in Baku Platinum class when almost it was like 8 drivers DNF'd coming off the last corner because the ghosting's off, and once you're committed, it's hard to slow the car down, and it's just a pileup. That's kind of what happened here. Not as bad, but at least the drivers kind of from Golden can kind of get a glimpse of how bad the ghosting actually is sometimes in certain corners. And plus, it was the wet. So, yeah.
One of the most interesting and annoying part is having on dry tires in wet conditions. I wonder how these guys are going to handle that right now. I could only imagine it being really frustrating if we got people in. I'm going to put this off on. Still a little sprinkling up, but not quite enough to jump on the intermediates. But I think people are trying to think how could this strategy work out.
Alright, sorry about that.
But
Sorry if my dog hurt you guys' ears. I'm back. It might be, the conditions might be at that point where it's like, it's not gonna rain any harder than this, you know? It might just stay like this for a numerous amount of laps, because look, Kitten and now ZX are now in the pits. I don't know, let's see what tires they put on, because I'd be surprised.
Yeah, they just put a super sauce. Excuse me.
Oh, Kitten's going inters.
Yeah. Only Kitten Patter put the intermediate. Interesting. I didn't see if the DRS was enabled or not.
I'm just gonna stay on board with him because I want to make sure I catch anything. Because if anyone's gonna crash next, it has to be Kitten. Because he's the first one. He's the dummy. We're throwing him out. We're testing him out with the inters. I'm just waiting for his spin. Unless it's actually time for him, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it.
Oh, he's like in corner. Excuse me, fatal enough that was a race strategy. But you know, eventually somebody's gonna do it to see if they can get time advantage. But so far, it's not coming down hard enough for those intermediates.
Yeah, definitely not.
A lot of time and backing up fatal.
Oh! I told ya. We threw the dummy out. I'm sorry it had to be you, kid. And I'm sorry I'm laughing. I'm only laughing because I know you. At least the pits are right there. You better go in.
Hopefully everyone else is paying attention. Loud draft the pit. We got those intermediates, and doesn't look it's working out too great for them right now.
For those of you who are watching, is the audio for Leandre okay? Or how is the audio on Leandre part? Sensation said that it's cutting in and out, so I don't know if you want to maybe retry. I don't know.
Sure, no problem.
I can't invite you back to the session, so unless you have I don't want you to disconnect from the actual lobby. Because you might not be able to get back in. We got ZX moving past Darkest. It looked like W retained the lead, and he gained about, I would say about 5 seconds. So he's the net lead, but in these conditions you really can't, you never know Swarner if the conditions get worse and maybe it favors Swarner. I don't know. I knew it was going to rain. I think this might be the first rain that these guys have, rain session that these guys have had to do. I might be, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. We got Giggle on Damaso. He likes that corner, Giggle. He's got a good overtake there. It's good to see Gordo back. He missed last week, and it's nice to see him back in the lineup for this week. He's doing pretty good. P6 right now. We'll see how he goes. I don't want to curse him, but hopefully he's alright. Hopefully he does good. It's nice to see him back in the car. And let me see, once it dies down, I will send the points up, and we'll see how the points are standings as far as constructors and championship. it is pretty close.
Can you hear me better?
Yep. So hopefully, as long as it stays like that, I think I think we'd be fine.
Schwarner's 16 laps on those tires.
Oh, Gordo! Did a half spin. He's a little. We're gonna go back to broadcast here. There we go. Gordo. Yeah, a little boo boo. Little boo boo. Got Gordo. He's the closest guy to anybody, so I'm gonna just stay on board with these guys for the time being. Here we go. Around the outside, Gordo. Let's see if he. Oh, locking up.
Knocks up there. Try to do a switchback, but it didn't work out.
And we got Theft in the pits. Let's see what he puts on. Looks like some sauce. And Swarner, if I were you, I'd look in your mirrors a little bit. You might see a big Ferrari come a little closer.
I think he's one of the only few drivers who still hasn't pit yet.
One of many, actually. Well, there you go, W going down, but he locks up, and Swarner takes it back.
Nice spin by Schwarner.
He's just got more like traction, outright traction. Those tires are obviously a lot newer. It's just a matter of time. It's 18 laps from Swarner versus W's 8 laps, so got 10 laps difference.
Gets around goal.
Oh, W making a mistake out of the corner. Look at ZX, he's right behind.
Fatal move, potentially.
Now he's got to start thinking behind him. Championship leaders right there. You still have to keep Swarner, you know, in mind, because you never know with these conditions strategy is pretty much.
Oh, absolutely.
Since it started raining, strategy has been the #1 thing for today. So we don't know. I wish we had a forecast, like I said, but this is what we got. We got the top 3 separated within like 3/10. Where? Come on, Co-Masters. Come on.
Yeah, be on Schwarner here. Turn 1.
Oh, it's gonna be a. Swarner's going down too. But not quite. I think that was J-Lug getting out of the way. Thank you very much. Didn't interfere. It's good.
Oh, Gordo.
Oh, Gordo's out. Oh, I think it's out of.
Turn
Is
1.
that turn 1? Yep.
Load out to turn 1, yeah. That turn 1's been taking a lot of good drivers out, unfortunately.
Yeah, another fatality. Just added to the list. It's a you know, I would think more people as here we go. We got double in ZX. Man. ZX gets past, but I don't know if it's going to be for the long term. Gotta see here.
Cars coming out of the pit here, right in front of the leaders.
Yep, that'll be, I think that's fatal, right? Yep, it's gotta be fatal.
And Theft is right up in front of them.
This is definitely, I'm sorry, but it's one of these lap cars are gonna be change a little bit of the outcome here. Because if these guys are going too wide and Theft is moving out of the way, you know, it's gonna be hard.
Fresher tires, so he might be able to manage to stay in front of these guys, but we'll see what happens. Damasio in P7 is the only one who has not pitted yet.
Very nice. 21 laps. I think he started on the soft. He was reserved, so he definitely chose a tire of his choice. Theft getting out of the way. Thank you very much for not interfering.
Still a tight battle for first and second. All season, at least when I've been commentating, these guys have been next to each other the entire time.
Yeah, all season long. They've all been racing side by side. And you know what? I don't want to jinx it, but I'm gonna have to say it. They have been racing each other so clean. It's really been nice to see that they can do this amount of racing week after week after week and really not have any problems. Like, not even touching wheels. Like, you saw how close they were going.
It's still raining right now. It's still raining.
Yeah, even in mixed conditions. I mean... Oh, Swanner!
Oh, he lost that back end there. So it got tapped or something. Didn't quite see that.
Yep, that's the last corner. I don't know if I don't think he got hit by anybody. He was kind of running... kind of alone. Not alone, but he was between Frost and W, so I don't know, he might have just lost it. We got Darkest Crime in the Force India. Moving past Giggle. Oh, but Giggle comes back. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's see.
Giggle's not giving up.
He likes this corner. I don't know. I think he likes to overtake there. Here he goes. Ooh, but they're on different tires. See, Crimes, he's got the super softs on. Man.
Good side-by-side racing right there.
Let's keep it.
Oh, we got Swarner.
Oh.
Heavily in the wall. Yeah, he's coming to pit. But Giggle and Darkness is back at it again. Darkness blocking hard. Oh, not giving any room. Blocking left and right. Darkness is finally be able to get away just a little bit there.
Yeah, he definitely had the advantage for sure. But still good racing. Very nice. To hold it through the middle section in this mix, it's still raining. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, just kind of little drizzle. Nothing more, nothing less. Just consistently raining.
We got Fatal having a pretty decent battle here.
You know, you can answer this too, and you guys watching, you can answer this as well. Would you rather have like intermediate conditions, as we have an S? Oh, crime. Looks like he lost it. First corner. Might have just got too heavy on that throttle there. Tommaso coming out of the pits. And a McLaren, kitten. He's going to close up on him. But would you rather be racing in mixed conditions like this, where it's not quite intermediate, but it's not quite slick tires for the whole race? Or would you rather just be in intermediate conditions and just have the inters on, where it's raining more? Because personally, I would rather have it. You know, that's the right tire. It's not like half and half, you know?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these guys are kind of quasi position where, because clearly it's wet, they're not able to dive into the corners like they normally could, but because of the conditions, it's probably better for them to stay on dry tires compared to intermediate, and we are seeing with kitten patter how that turned out to be.
Yeah, it just wasn't right for it yet. So let me just go through the points here. Pretty sure Theft Clues is the only full-time driver without any TCR points this season. He is currently one position behind getting at least 1 point, which
let's hopefully he get it. He's only about a
I hope he does.
3/4 of 10 off of Fatal. Kept his nose clean for the most part.
You know, I'm very proud of him
on the
today.
First lap.
I don't want to jinx him. I'm gonna shut up a little over here. You do the talking. I'll be over here.
He's maintaining, which is good. Oftentimes, a lot of these races, that's what you do. Make it to the first, well, sometimes the only pit stop, and you'll be able to make it to the end of the race. For the most part, everyone's fairly spread out.
Oh no! I did jinx him! Ah! I feel so bad. He retired. He hit the button. Not only did he spin, he raged then.
Well, looks like Jay Lugg is the only one who won't get points today, but regular drivers will get some points today.
Not to say it's in depth, but I don't know if you probably have wing damage there, so personally I keep going until it's the end, but because you really don't know what's gonna happen, especially in this game. But you were just so close.
Is, catching back up to Giggle here a little bit. You haven't Giggle. That's a cool name.
You haven't Giggle, mate. I really do like that one. Yeah, these
Comes to
guys.
pit again.
Wait,
I believe that's his third time coming to pit.
did Giggle? Darkus didn't. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Because Darkus got past Giggle because he had the quicker tires on. Then he got past Giggle, and then eventually he spun in the first corner, or like a somewhat spun. Now he has to re-overtake Giggle. Because these guys had a good battle in the middle sector. They were going side by side, but now Darkus is going to have to do it again. Although Giggle makes it easy.
Very wide right there. Yeah.
Giggle makes it really easy. Alright, anticlimactic. I'm gonna watch Kit and Petter here. Just put those ultras on. Actually, we have another caution. Or no. Nope. Well, we have...
TX. Excuse me, Frost Hacker is into the pit. I guess he's doing a two-stop. Go and put those ultras and see what he can make up with that. It's not a bad move.
Yeah, I mean, he's wasn't gonna catch him regularly, so it's worth a try. Kitten on Fatal. Kitten makes a move. He's had an up and down day. I mean, he more downs than ups. He probably would have been top 5, I would say, if he didn't have that intermediate spin and had to pit again. He had some good pace early on, but yeah, I mean, he's 24 seconds behind Tommaso now, so looks like P9 for him, as long as penalties doesn't hurt him any longer. Although Kitten would actually get P8 due to Tommaso reserve, so and Fatal would get P9, so they'd be bumped up.
Interesting.
Oh, Giggle. He's struggling. 18 laps on those softs.
Here comes Horner again.
Yeah, he's just having trouble he's just locking up a lot from Giggle. I've seen that.
Tommaso. Let's move it up on donuts here a little bit.
Oh, double! What's he doing, donuts? What'd you win, double? I think he had a really bad... I actually thought he was doing donuts there.
Oh, it sounded like he got a puncher.
Oh, did he? No way. I've actually never seen one. And
I can hear it flopping around on my my screen. I can't physically see it.
Hey, and look, Frost is gonna overtake Darkest Crime. This will be for P2. So it's a good move actually for Frost. He gets the fresher tires, and ultimately he gets P2 if he passes Crime, obviously. Good move by him. Darkest Crime got P3 last week. It was his first race at Singapore. And he might end up on the podium once again. Although he's coming in the pits, or no?
Yeah, he rolled out of that one.
He is going in the pits.
Well, that's when it goes for a lot of these drivers on the 2-stops.
There's only like 2 laps left. Well,
yeah,
intermediate.
but a lot of them probably wearing out their tires a lot.
Oh, I am lost.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure on that call.
I am lost on that one. I'm sorry, but I am not understanding that call. Unless torrential rain's coming in 30 seconds. I don't know what I don't know what that was, but W, after getting, I guess, a puncture into last corner. I thought he was doing donuts, but I guess that's not the case. He's potentially get back on the podium, which would be a good recovery drive from him. Not really a recovery drive, but recovery like a couple laps. He's just got to pass Warner. He's got one more lap to do it. Oh, Swarner.
Not gonna make it easy for him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Nice cutback. They compromised the line. Break early and let him fly right past. So W has a grip.
Yeah, double's gonna be ahead. Swarner is he gonna? No, I thought he would go back for the dive. Doesn't seem like it. Although, depending on penalties, I believe double had a penalty, at least 1 3-second. I'm not too sure. He might get bumped off the podium here. But actually, do they have one more lap? Because that was actually ZX's last lap.
Oh, fatal.
Oh, Swarner. Oh, he lost it. Coming back on track.
A lot of cars are losing the back end.
I guess it's starting to rain a little heavier towards the end of the race. They actually had one more lap to go, so Swarner probably was pushing a little too hard. Although even Damaso coming out of the corner. It looks like there's actually a dry line, so it looks like it started to rain a little heavier here. Man, they're all locking up.
Well, coming at the last corner, it looks like ZX is going to win and clinch this championship.
Great drive.
Great run. Great drive by him. Yes.
Great drive, great season. Very impressive. ZX! So does he actually win the championship? I believe so.
I believe so.
Here go Damaso and Swarner off the line, off the last corner. Swarner's gonna take position. Jones come P7, strong P7. I like what I like your pace today, Jones. Qualifying was good. You just had that one mistake early on, which I thought was gonna really hurt you at the end. But after looking at all the DF and DNFs that we've had, I think it's a very nice performance, Jones.
You know, one thing we didn't do, we didn't decide who was our car of the race. Who's going to pick.
Oh, but as predictions?
Yeah.
No, I definitely picked ZX. Or, hey, I'll do predictions now. I think ZX. ZX is your season number 6 Golden Class TCR champion, and next to him are the 2 rivals all season long. Great stuff. Great stuff. Alright, so here we go through the results. We have ZX winning the championship for season number 6 Golden Class, and
But
a
no
very
penalties
nice, very nice season altogether. Very nice, as well as Frost and W. They put up a great fight. Frost P2 double, P3 Darkest Crime, Damaso Swarner, Jones Kitten Giggle, J Lug first race. We have Fatal Theft. Theft DNF'd, Gordo, Airborne, Radgate, XP, Spirit, Silent, and Coleman. Unfortunately, they all DNF'd. Just go through the penalties. So, that was a very weird Austrian Grand Prix. It was very, I wouldn't say boring, because we definitely had, like, a race on our hands. But it was more like weird with the weather. It was kind of like it was teasing us, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it wanted to rain, but it didn't. And
I'm looking through the chat. It said, in Kitten Patter said Jeff made him come into pit on lap 13 for enters. Losing on P4. Unfortunate, but things happen. Sometimes you gotta take intuition over what the director says.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey got him on that one. Let's see. I'm just gonna make sure. 27. W got third. Actually, how many races? We got 2 races left? Yeah, ZX definitely won the championship. He's got, I thought we had 3. Then it would not have been, but yes. Stream looked pretty good today. So we're going to do some interviews. We haven't done them in a couple weeks just due to a couple problems here and there, but we're going to do some interviews, and we're going to get our championship in here. Champion in here. Alright, so I invited the top 3 in the race, as well as top 3 in the championship currently.
Hello. Hello.
What's up, guys?
Hold on.
Make sure you guys you have your audio sharing settings on.
Yeah, I'm turning it on right now.
Before we get going here.
Okay, mine's on.
Yeah. Oh hey, have you seen that before?
ZX, what's up? Frost, what's up?
What's up?
Make sure your audio sharing settings are on before we get going.
Alright.
Make sure they're on. And we'll get going. Alright, so weird race. I'm gonna classify this as a weird one. It was just weird. We got a little bit of everything, but the rain just never rained. It just kind of like was there, you know. It was like, but first things first, we gotta take care of some business. ZX, season number 6, season 6, Golden Class TCR champion, clinched it.
Yeah, nice.
Great job.
Yes.
Congratulations.
All I have to say
man.
cookies.
So too bad we don't have burnout settings on here because that would have been nice.
Oh no, my tires are. I don't think I had the tires for that. I can tell you that my tires were gone at the end.
But you only did a one stop, right?
Yeah, I did a one stop. It was if it wasn't raining, I would have had a puncture.
Really interesting. I saw several other people who I think had a puncture. W, did you have a puncture?
Yes.
I thought I heard that. I didn't know for sure. I was like, why is he spinning out? And it was like,
I thought
going real slow.
I thought you were doing donuts. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What
so-
are you doing? And then Leon just said, I think he's got a puncture. I'm like, oh, all right, yeah, that makes sense. That would make
So the
sense.
rain, like allowed you guys to go just a little bit further, but at the same time you were trying to battle all the conditions and the tire degradation. So that must have made strategy a lot more difficult.
Definitely.
What strategy?
Well, just trying to maintain spinning out because there were a lot of drivers spinning out.
Yeah. I was scared to spin out the whole entire run.
Was it really that tricky out there? Because it looked like
Yes.
I didn't want to run. I would not want to race in that, to be honest.
I mean, for me, I was supposed to get in lap 26, I think. Jeff kept told me that, telling me all the time, so I just shut him up. And then on lap 30, that happens.
Yeah.
I thought we gonna change to inters, so I might as well last like 1 or 2 more laps, and it turns out to be 4. It didn't quite work for me.
Well, all three of you got, and Frost had it. I liked your strategy at the end there. You were kind of sitting in third, and you say might as well pit, get some fresh ultras on, and maybe that'll help me, at the end of the race. And it actually did. It got you P2. So, talk us through that.
Well, I came in because I had wing damage spinning out in the out of that out of turn 3, so I came in up to the ultras. But I mean, mainly, I think what really helped was that I saw that it was gonna rain towards the end, and I've had previous experience with raining way earlier than it said, so I kind of slightly altered my my setups to kind of help me a lot there throughout, especially the 2 last turns. But yeah, I mean, my plan was to go ultras to supers, and then hope that it goes on to inters. Didn't, so I was gonna kind of stretch out those softs all the way to the end until I spun, and then went on to the ultras.
It was, I liked the call there at the end, though. It was, very, very confusing with, it seemed like it was going to rain, but it actually didn't, like, fully, until it looked like at the end it was kind of getting a dry line and everything. But regardless, very nice from the top 3. I just want to know from each of you, now the championship is wrapped up. Constructors, I'm not too sure. I think, it's between Haas and Mercedes, so
It's actually still pretty close for P2 as well.
and as well as P2. So we'll definitely get that figured out. Let me
So
actually.
Frosthacker and W, you guys are still pretty close. Before today's race, it was 7 points.
Now it's
Yeah, I gotta.
5.
It's
I think,
now 4 points.
four.
It's a 4-point difference.
Now 4, wow. Yeah, it's gonna be close.
Yep. So it looks like Haas will probably get the constructors at the end. We gotta do all the points. I'm not sitting here calculating. But anyway, I want to know, since the drivers' championship is clinched, I want to know from all 3 of you, because you 3 have been the whole season, winning. Others have won besides you, but you 3 have been the strong three the whole season, battling with each other. You've all had great battles with each other, all very clean. I don't think there's been an incident between any of you guys all season long. And I just want to know, going into, obviously P2 is very close between Double and Frost, but I want to know, moving forward, you know, or just kind of based off this whole season, what do you have to say about it? It was a great season. I've been commentating this, you know, watching all season, and I just want to hear what you guys have to say about all season long, just kind of the battles and things. So, you know, go for it. Frost?
Oh, am I going first?
Yeah, I mean, if you need some time, you can go the other way.
I mean, this season honestly has been a lot of fun, you know, with ZX and W, all the battling, all the clean mason and all that, the different strategies. But, I mean, definitely the biggest thing is that ZX, I don't think he's ever scored outside of the top 5. So clearly, consistency is a big factor when you're in a championship fight. Like how me and W, I think we both have 2 DNF or maybe something like that.
Yep.
And obviously, it hurt us in the long run with ZX, you know, gaining, you know, the trophy. But I mean, it was definitely a fun season. That's all I gotta say. Really.
Nice. W?
Well, same as Frost has said. It has been fun season. Consistency is key, and all stuff. I guess I could agree with Frost. Nothing to add.
All right, good. And ZX, how about you? What do you have to say?
All I have to say is you guys have been giving me heart attacks all season long. I gotta clinch championship because I can't take it anymore. All season long.
I gotta say, it's fun fighting with ZX and Frost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, gotta agree on that.
I like that you said that because, yes, I've been there before. It does give you heart attacks all season long, and that's all you're thinking about when you really do put the time and effort and practice in. So that's actually kind of funny. Oh, you don't need any more heart attacks. You have 2 races to just, you know, relax. And I know you guys wanted to, I don't know if W and Frost want to do it, but you can definitely do it if you want. You've been wanting to start from the back and just have some fun. Now that you wanted ZX, I will give you permission to do that if you wanted to. But Double and Frost, I don't think you guys are going to do it because you want that P2 look. Unless you really don't care. But regardless, you have two races left. Go have fun, and we'll get ready for next season and continue. We'll see who's jumping where and all that fun stuff. So, anything to add, Leandre? You got anything?
No, I thought it was really great from the time I came on. These guys are that I was looked out for. Overall, I think it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I've been having fun, and we still have 2 more races. Next week is Bahrain. Thank you. Bahrain, and the finale is Mexico. So same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for Wednesdays. 8:30 p.m. Eastern would be Bahrain next week, and the following Mexico to finish it up. But tomorrow for Platinum class, as the championship was clinched last week. Go-to guy, Season 6 Platinum class champion, has already clinched. But you could tune in tomorrow. That'll be the Austrian Grand Prix for the Platinum class, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And the same schedule follows for them, but just on Thursday. So they have Bahrain, and the following would be Mexico in the finale. If you're watching right now and you're new, thanks for watching. If you haven't given the video a like yet, please do. If you liked what these drivers put on a show for us today, so it definitely be appreciated if you can hit the like button and share. And if you're not already subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Thank you. And yeah, tomorrow tune in 8:30 p.m. Eastern for the Platinum class Austrian Grand Prix. We got ZX, your champion for this season. We have W and Frost from the podium. Thank you, Leandre. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow and 1 week from now for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.